Hey folks, good day to you. So I'm in the middle of doing a suspension job on this this Volkswagen right here. It was in an accident, but I've been sidetracked because there's a moderate emergency. Not really, but we got an issue over here. So I'm gonna stop and move over to this one. It appears that the stud is cross-threaded, and it's the stud is now spinning in the hub on the inside. So I have to reach escalation level 6 immediately to try to extract that bolt off of the stud, and then I can take it apart and change out the stud. But there's an issue back there with that, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that without damaging the rim. So fingers crossed, folks. I gotta do some surgery on a little Honda Fit. Stay tuned. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in the video of me tearing down all the suspension on this Farfignugan right here, just check the description. I'll leave a link for it. Already got some of the big guns out for this other job, so I'm just gonna go ahead and roll them on over to the other side, and we're gonna do some forceful extraction of some metal products. It's in there good. This is getting worse by the second. I'm going to fire this person. Let's install this lift properly. Oh my God. You gotta be shitting me. All right. Did I break my socket? No. Something gave. Now I broke my socket. Yeah, all right. Let's see if I can break another one. Okay, moving on to level 7. It can't be stuck if it's liquid.
I know I ordered it.
Man. Well, the idea is to not destroy this rim, and I feel I'm not in a good place for that. Yeah, it's already starting to cook the powder coat for the finish, but I got the cap off, so I'm gonna try something else. Now that the cap has been opened up, maybe I can chip away at the lug nut. More power. Yeah, not gonna work. Okay, it's time for a field trip. I need to go re-up on the drill bit supply and see if I can't cut into this stud and drill it out, because every other method is just going to continue to damage this rim, and that's what I'm trying not to do. So we'll be back in a minute, and I know exactly what happened here too. Is someone just put those wheels on, like I think yesterday, and they didn't start the lug nuts by hand. They just they stuck the lug nut in their socket on their gun and just zipped it right onto the stud. And it went on for probably 2 or 3 threads, no problem. Then it slowed down and then it stopped. And then the impact gun operator realized what happened, and rather than backing it off right then and there, and you know, admitting their fault and going ahead and going, hey, well, I need to change this stud now, they just decided to hammer it on home and send it in, and you know, fuck the next guy. So I happen to be the next guy, and so I'm, like I said, I'm on my way down to the store. I'm gonna get a new set of drill bits, because mine, they're rounded off and they're kind of dull, and I don't want to try to do this with dull drill bits. Here, we'll try right here first. Napa Auto Parts, because they got the know-how. Haha. Okay, Napa. Good job. And the search continues. Napa does not have any drill bits in stock at this store, so I'm going to the Harbor Freight store after all. Okay, so $78 later, and I have a set of high-speed steel cutting cobalt tipped drill bits that I'm about to ruin because someone else was a dumbass. But that is part of the territory, I suppose. At least I feel the obligation to fix this and make it right. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh man, time for a sketchy left. Oh cool, not so bad. And by the way, I was being a little vague regarding who was responsible for cross-threading this this stud and lug nut. This was not another shop that has done this. It was one of our general service new guy kids that got into a hurry and did this. So I'm gonna have to do what I got to do to get this right, because ultimately it's my responsibility to train these little fellas. And although he didn't listen and didn't do what he was told, I could have or should have been maybe monitoring him a little bit more closely. It was like his 5th day or something, who knows. This also could be a result of our work ethic in the youth these days, because they don't listen because they know better than all of us do. Those of you that have children, particularly young children, will relate to this, because they know everything. And I can relate to that, because I remember when I was like 18, I knew everything and you couldn't tell me nothing either. And then it took me like 10 years to figure out that I learned something new every day. Therefore, I don't know shit. And that will be my soapbox for the day. So in the meantime, it's time to go destroy some metal. Well, it's either gonna work or it's not. Not. It's working. Yeah, lubrication.
That's good. I got it.
Okay, these are worth 68 bucks or whatever.
Yeah, it worked great. Throw that fucking thing right through there.
Slowly. Cool. It's gonna work. All right, yeah, this is starting to work. I got a good hole started here. I'm just gonna step these up one size at a time until I break through where the threads are. And then I'll hammer this nut away. Next bit up. Lube it. It's working. Oh no! Broke my bit. Damn. Oh well, I have more. Next.
It's not stuck though.
No, I got it out. I got it out. Busted that shit off good too. Oops.
Coming out of fucking. Would that make more for you help or no?
No, it's too jagged around the lug nut for a step bit. If I can get the stud drilled out, it'll take away all that pressure, and I think I can just go in there with an air hammer and just chip away.
Okay.
Just chip it away.
That's what I was
I wanted to melt it, but I'm gonna cook the rim finish if I do, and that would be worse than just wasting some time on this. So I'll just do this. Oh, no, you don't. So the way this is gonna work here is I'm gonna keep stepping up this drill bit size until I make it past the threads, and I'm gonna keep going as far out against this lug nut as I can on this side. And once I get some of this material moved away, I'll come back in with the air hammer on this side and start to break up this lug nut around the stud until it's gonna come off. Okay. Next size up again. I think this one's gonna be, let's go with 11/32. Maybe. Almost at the bottom. I may have to do a round 2 starting from the smaller size bits, because I don't know if I'm actually deep enough here. Safety squints. I think I'm into the threads now, but I just want to, like I said, get some of this material removed. Oh, motherfucker. Okay, my bit didn't break. That sucked. Okay. That bit is chowdered. You hear it? Whoa, check it out. How hot it is. That was a damn good bite right there. Wow. Give it back to me. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm past all the threads now. I'm gonna go back in with the chisel on the air hammer and go to work on this this lug nut. All right, this is the moment of truth. Can I peel away this lug nut? Doo-doo-doo. See how this does. Oh yeah. Okay, I just broke it free. Here she comes. Booyah. That's it. Now, let's find out if the stud is damaged or if the hub is damaged. Just remember I said those were splined in there. And a little bit of a linear impact driver. She's out. Not looking good yet. See, there are no splines left. Focus. No splines left on this stud. And for comparison, here we go. See the focus. See the splines here on the new one. Those are supposed to drive into the. It's supposed to be a spline surface on the hub here, and these splines have been sheared off. So I'm gonna see if this is gonna spline in. I think it will. Let's see. I hope it does. Yeah, it feels like it's gonna spline in. Okay. So we're not gonna replace this hub. All right. Again, let us apply generous coat of lubricant. This is a bearing faced stud puller, so this is going to sit flush against the hub. The lug nut is going to ride on this other side of it, and it will reduce friction to just actually create a pulling motion. Oh, barely it fits. Okay, good. I think that's going to fit. Yeah. And lube that up too. And with a couple ducks, should be good. Actually, I'm gonna move you guys so you can see the stud being pulled in. I think I can get a good angle on that. Yeah. Let's try right here. Here goes nothing. Got her. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we do that. Okay, my work is done here. I'll do the rest of the, or actually, I'm going back to what I was doing. Other dude can put that back together now. My tool mess is growing today. Okay, so time to recap the aftermath. I've got one broken socket, a $68 set of drill bits with one broken one and probably 3 or 4 dulled out ones. We have a boogered up, destroyed lug nut. Same with the stud. There's my broken bit. And I discharged the light on my flashlight too, so I gotta charge that back up now. All of that because one person, one guy, did not follow simple directions. Go figure. All that being said, I can go back to being in a good mood now because the major problem at hand has been solved. Hope you guys enjoyed watching me fix this almost disaster. If you did, let me know about it in the comments down below. If you wouldn't mind, please hit that like button. It really helps me out, and the YouTube algorithm loves it. And as always, have a great day. See you next time.